Meow, meow, meow. Okay, so we are going to do paws here, but first I am going to speed up through getting that cat's face in, just so the paws have a face to go with them. Okay, now we're to the paws. So first of all, I want to get those angles in nicely to make sure we've got some good perspective. So I always measure my angles carefully, just mostly by eyeballing, but sometimes just by holding the pen on the angle and then replicating that angle on paper. So now I'm just getting a feel for where that big paw is going. And that, if you'll notice, that paw is actually, pretty good, darn close to the size of the cat's face. We think of paws as smaller, but when we take perspective into consideration, often they appear bigger if they're extending forward. Like this bundle of paws here. I just love this lovely bundle of paws. And once I get the general shape of the paws in, then I start thinking about toe beans. And this is a quick drawing, and that's why I've done it in pen, because it's really just a practice sketch to get the feel for the paws and the shape of the paws and the shape of those toes within the paws. And that's what I'm shaping now, are the toes on that paw there that I'm doing. They're not a whole lot different than our hands and feet. And I'll show you more of that at the end of the video, of how they're similar. And when I'm thinking about what I want to do, I kind of, go back over and reinforce my lines. It's my thinking time. And let's get the toes into that big paw there. Well, it's no bigger than the other ones. It just appears bigger. And you don't want to get too picky about exactness here. I don't anyways, because I just find that I get that overworked stiff look. I just want the feeling. Just want that spontaneous look of the quick gesture of paws. And a drawing like this, if I were going to finish it off as a more completed drawing or sketch, I would do it again after this practice sketch, and I would refine it more without getting too carried away about exactness and perfection, because we want the human aspect in there. We want the drawn look. The best drawings look drawn, they really do. All the while feeling it out. If a shape doesn't look right or doesn't feel right, that's when I'll kind of go around it again, around it and around it, and to find my way where it feels right. And it may not always be exactly like the photo. I go with my feeling more than anything. Don't become a slave to the photo. Working on those toe beans again. I love toe beans. Refining the shape a bit. I like working in just a cheap ballpoint pen. For one thing, I don't have to worry about wasting a lot of good artist ink. So I can just get crazy with the practice. And often when I already feel like I like my shapes, I still kind of go over them to refine them and to just get the feel of whether it actually not only looks right, but feels right. And that's something that comes with practice, that, you get the idea of how something should feel after you've been doing it for a while. Practice makes perfect. Although, as I've said before, there is no such thing as perfection in the arts. And I'm really reluctant to believe there's perfection anywhere in life, actually. It's really about self-expression. In so many things other than art. And when I'm doing my art, that's, when I reflect on life a lot too. And we might as well finish this face up too, so those paws have something to go with. Semi-finished anyways. And now that I've had a good trial run at this drawing, I'll probably do another one of it too. Just making sure those toes look comfortable. And if you want to watch again with my chit-chat turned off, you're perfectly welcome to do so. Sometimes that's really helpful too. Hear me talk and then just watch me draw. Here is when I show you how our hands are very much like their paws. So there's that sideways paw. Isn't it similar? We're all of us creatures there's not a whole lot of differences between us. Subtle. And there's that one that's got the toe beans facing us. And then I'm just going to put this one the actual direction that it's going. So there, it's that paw there. So do you see? Look at the similarities. Isn't that crazy? And even a sketchy, rough drawing, sign it. It's part of your beautiful journey as an artist. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Be sure to subscribe. Meow, 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 meow.